Hey guys, it's me, Anita Newlations, and for today's video I am doing a painting of this lava lamp that has the lava coming out of it. This is an idea that I had thought of about a month ago, but I never really got around to painting it because it's on this big canvas that was very hard to fit in frame for me. And I do get a lot of the corners out of frame during this video because, like I said, it was a big canvas and it just fit on my table with enough room to like set the paint, water, and that off to the side. And so this video, I thought it up around the end of September, and I was planning on painting and recording this video during October, but I got too busy with Inktober, and I just didn't want to sit and try and record this video while also having to think of ideas for Inktober. So I decided to just save this for a later video, and I'm kind of glad I did because I don't know how it would have turned out if I did rush it. And also, I was busy. I was also trying to make sure that it had a good coverage during October, so I was slowly layering up layers of white paint because this canvas once had a different painting on it that I decided to paint over. But when I decided to paint over it, I decided I didn't sand it down, and so there's a bunch of bumps and textures from the other painting, which had a lot of dots on it. So it has a lot of dots of paint, and if you look at it, you can see the raised texture. And here, I'm using neon paints that I got from the dollar store, and this was a lot of fun because I just love doing the dabbing effect for the background. It was going to be green, yellow, and blue, as you've seen, but I decided the blue didn't look very good with the green and yellow, so I decided to work it into a darker green. And then here, I'm not going in with the neon pink yet. I'm just going down with a regular pink for a couple layers because the neon paints are very thin when they go down. And so you can see the stuff underneath it, kind of like how you already can with the layers that are going down now. But it would have took a lot more layers to get it nice and opaque. And I would have liked to get it more opaque, but I figured it did look kind of cool with it a bit lighter. And so it kind of I felt it kind of made it look a little bit more like a lava from a lava lamp, I guess. And so I just go over the blobs of lava a few times, and then later I go in with the neon pink, and I absolutely love how the neon pink looks. Like, I find while I was editing, I couldn't tell too much of a difference, but it did look a lot brighter when I started going in with the neon pink. And with the lava lamp here, I did try and have a normal proportion for the base, but with the way it's curving, I didn't like how straight the base was, so I decided to kind of curve it a bit, and then I later kind of make it look like the top is coming off the base. And here I'm going in with the neon pink already. And so you can see a bit of difference, but I find it is a lot brighter than the Fruity Tooty pink that I was using. Yeah, you can really actually kind of really tell the difference, but it's also not, you can't really tell, I guess. I don't know. And the inspiration for this, I'm not too sure what it was. It's just I really love lava lamps. I think they're so cool. I've been wanting to get one, and I thought it would be cool if I had one that was kind of like bending and it had the lava flowing out of it and around the canvas. And I thought about taking the top off, but I don't really know how that would look, so it's like I just imagine there's a hole in it and then all the lava is flowing out. And I tried doing the that thing with the spiral. I can't remember its name for the life of me right now, but I tried doing that from the lava lamp to the center, but I feel like I did have them a bit too random for you to really be able to tell that it's supposed to be going in a spiral. But when if you look at it, you can kind of find the spiral. And I find it does look very cool, and I really love it. And later when I add highlights in that, I decide to kind of make it look like kind of like pop art with the type of highlights I add, and I outline it all in some black paint. And here I'm finally adding those highlights, and you can see that I had extended the base. And I love this light pink highlights that I added. I feel like it really added some life to the painting. And it's just a simple line at the tops of all the blobs. And then I'm going to later go in with some gold. And right now I'm going in with some gold and silver that I just mixed together, just to give it a subtle shading at the bottom and leave just regular silver at the top. And I feel like it did add a nice little subtle effect. You can't really notice it, but it's just very subtle, which is what I wanted. I just wanted the lava lamp to look mainly silver, so I built up some layers of the pink highlights to make it more opaque. And then I also do that with the gold too. And then once I'm done, feel like I'm happy with the highlighting and the shading on the lava lamp, I guess I decide to start outlining it with some black paint with one of my smallest paintbrushes that I have. And I really love the way I did it. I was originally just going to follow the complete shape around for all of them, but then I decided to give some of them this little line inwards to show that it's got more depth to it and it doesn't look so flat. And I feel like that really gave it that little extra bit of something just to make it look more interesting. And this is where I'm right now outlining the base, and this is where I'm gonna kind of make it look like the top is coming off the base. And I feel like at first I was just gonna have it a straight line, like it was attached, and I decided no, it would make more sense if it was coming off of the base. And so I just go around and outline it, and then after I'm going to water down some silver paint, and I put 2 layers of that over the whole part of the glass part of the lava lamp. And then I put some watered down neon pink over it. I kind of would, if I were to do it again, I'd probably stick with just 1 layer of the silver instead of 2, because I feel like it does look a little muddy. But I also added some pink around it, which was supposed to be like the glow of the lava lamp, and I probably wouldn't do that if I were to do this painting again. But aside from those few things that I would tweak, I absolutely love this piece. I find it very cool, and I did want it to look kind of like a psychedelic like painting with the lava lamp just flowing all over and the neon green and yellow background. I thought I found it would be a very cool idea, and I did want to add an extra little bonus bit at the end with a black light and seeing if it glows. But whenever I seen the black light bulbs, I didn't pick it up, or didn't really think of it till like later. I was like, yeah, that would be very cool. And it was after Halloween by then, and I couldn't find them anywhere. Maybe one day if I find them, if anyone's interested, I'll record a little footage of showing this piece in blacklight, and maybe my other one where I used to put neon paints on it, just to see what they look like with the black light. And I'll post that as its own video, and I feel like that would be fun to do. So here you can't really tell with the pink, but I will insert a picture here. And thank you so much for watching, and leave some comments down below of what you thought, what you'd like to see. And I look forward to sharing my next video with you guys, and I'll see you there. Bye!